welcome back to my channel. My name is Kim. I am a plant mom, and today we are gonna do a little chit chat video while doing some plant chores. Not only plant related, but also like pets, house caring, and some things around the apartment. And I don't know why, but today I have a lot of things to say, so I guess we can have like a little discussion together, and I don't know, just enjoy the day together. Yeah, let's go.
Lately, I've been feeling incredibly stressed, the kind of stress that doesn't just sit in your mind but settles in your body. Tight shoulders, aching neck, constant fatigue, and I realized something was wrong in my day-to-day life. I had lost touch with something essential, my connection to nature. I needed to slow down, to ground myself, to reconnect. And for me, it started with stretching on the ground, taking care of my plants and animals, and also go for a little walk outside because I just like to take some fresh air and, just walk in nature. Grounding or earthing is the practice of connecting with the earth's natural energy. It's something humans have done for thousands of years, walking barefoot on soil, touching plants, and being in nature. Science shows that direct contact with nature helps regulate our nervous system, lowers stress hormones, and even improves sleeps. In big cities like this, we are constantly exposed to artificial environments, air conditioning, screens, and a lot of artificial lights. Studies have found that urban life increases anxiety and even impacts brain function. That's crazy how we don't even realize it, but it has a big impact on our lives. And I think this is where houseplants come in. They can act like a bridge between our modern world and the natural world, helping us feel more connected to it. Taking care of plants has a profound effect in our minds, and gardening, even on a small scale, has been linked to lower depression rates and improve focus. Just the simple act of watering your plants or watching them grow gives a sense of routine and purpose to life, which is especially important in fast-paced urban life like the one we are actually living in. And even for people who do not like plants or who do not know how to take care of plants, there are easy to care for plants like pothos, ZZ plants, or spider plants that are easy to manage. And if you don't know how to take care of them, there are plenty of informations on the internet about that can help you with the plants. Even if they are low maintenance, they still bring incredible benefits to your life. To me, it's very important to consider including plants in your home. That's why in my own little sanctuary and in my small apartment, I started to create my own urban jungle. It is not easy, but if you think about it, there are some points that you can consider to make it work. You have to think about the lighting. Some plants like succulents need direct sunlight, while others like ferns thrive in lower lights. You also need to consider vertical space if you have a small apartment like me, because it is a clever way to bring plants in your urban living space without feeling crowded. Hanging plants or wall shelves are a great solution for that. And finally, I will say that if you have like a sense of aesthetic in your home, don't forget variety. because mixing leafy greens and flowering plants and even like textured plants makes your space feel more alive and interactive and just more interesting in general. And as I've been reflecting on my connection to nature, I've already started preparing for spring. I just bought some vegetable seeds and I can't wait to plant them in my garden. I have a lot of ideas of videos I'm gonna do about it, but there's just something incredibly grounding about growing your own food. Just growing my own vegetables and watching tiny seeds turning into something real is very nourishing for the soul. And if you have been feeling disconnected too, maybe this is the perfect time to bring a little green into your life.
And in that discussion, one of the things I would say helped me a lot to, develop my self-awareness of where I am and what do I actually need to feel better is to actually take care of myself and take care of others. Others here meaning that I take care of plants and animals, and if you do not have a green thumb, I think that's the expression in English, but in French is the green hand. Actually, if you're not good with plants or with animals, just taking care of people around you can help you develop this sense of awareness on how do you feel, how is your body functioning, and how is your mind working, And I think for my experience with years being very independent and not relying that much on others, I really recentered myself in taking care of myself and also plants and animals, and that helped me a lot with grounding and with knowing where my mindset is. And just I have these factors of awareness where if a lot of my plants are dying for some reason, or if I can feel or hear that my animals are like sad, or just some things going on, that when I notice it, I know I have not been good with myself and with others. And then I will tell myself that I need to be closer with nature, I need to be closer to myself, and I need to get my prioritizing better to actually feel better and to make better outside myself, that including taking care of what's living around me. And I think, as you saw in my last video where I showed a little bit of vulnerability and just I expressed about my frustration and strugglings in the plant house planning hobby and community. One of the thing that also adds to my frustration in general with houseplanting is that I know that I am connected to my plants and I am connected with my home in general, spiritually, and that if my plants or if my animals are not doing good, I feel it, and it's often a reflection of myself. I know that if I am doing good, I will do good around me, and if I am doing bad, it will reflect on things around me. I will take this occasion on talking about healing and grounding with this update for my plants. I did cut my what is it? Oh my god, it always happens on the worst time ever. This is my philodendron melanchrysum. Yeah, I'm struggling with it. It actually was a gift, so I'm feeling even worse, but I did cut it to propagate it and to try to save it, because I just know that just repotting is gonna make it worse. I don't know, I have a bad vibe with philodendron. I'm gonna show you some updates from other philodendron at my house, and you're gonna understand why I just, I chopped it, and I'm trying now to grow some roots out of these cuttings. I don't know what's going on, but I hope we're gonna get something out of it. Another update is this boat of propagations. You can actually see on these ceramic pots on the edge of it that it does have a bad reaction with that much water in it. I don't know why.
Editing me knows why. It's actually because this ceramic pot is porous.
Inside this propagation situation, we have two cuttings. One is my Monstera albo, well, Monstera variegata. We don't have anything real yet, except from, these aerial roots are trying to open, This is opening right now and this is not, but yeah, I think we are gonna get somewhere with it. I'm not really worried. I did have something in me that told me that, yeah, you need to cut some of your plants because it's gonna go real bad if you don't. And my Monstera was really struggling for months or even years now. I didn't had any new growth since at least 6 months, 5 or 6 months. I don't have any new leaves. The roots, I don't have any news from them, and I don't know, I just thought let's start over and cut the good leaves, the leaves that were not damaged by any pest infestations, and let's see what we can get out of it. I also cut my philodendron biliaceae, as you can see here. I was losing a lot of leaves, and honestly I was not having any of it, and yeah, I just decided to cut it because I needed to start fresh with it also. And yeah, I was tired. I just want something new out of them, and let's start fresh and healthy. Just so you know, this is the actual state of my Anthurium luxurians. It's getting worse and worse, but don't worry, we still have a healthy trunk. And here is my principal growth point, and it's healthy. You have, as you can see, roots, healthy roots, green roots. So I am not that worried, even though we lost all of our leaves and I don't know what happened, but yeah, everything else is healthy. So we're gonna say that whatever comes out of this healthy trunk, we'll see what's going on. If it's struggling, I will check the roots and I will repot it, but right now it's gonna stay like that. In the same episode of me starting fresh and, you know, starting new, my carnivorous plant didn't, you know, it didn't make it. Rest in peace, my little plant. I did have a great time with this carnivorous plant. It was really beautiful at his prime, and I don't know, it just went down and down, and now we have this new little carnivorous plant that I just bought at the plant shop. It's not the same species though, because the pictures here are green with some touch of red, and the last one had red pictures. So yeah, it's really cute, and you know, it's in the same vibe. I love carnivorous plants, and I just hope that this one is not gonna die on me because I'm gonna be real mad if it does. Yeah, it was not supposed to be an updating video, but I guess we are here, and you know, I guess I have updates, so I'm gonna tell you. I have new growth from my Hoya Matilda Splash, and here you have this vine which made some of my most beautiful Hoya leaves. As you can see, this is a splash, like this is a real splash. I think my prettiest splash is this leaf. I guess this vine is pretty splashy also. As I told you in another of my video, I do think I was scammed when I bought this Matilda Splash, because I will say some of it is splashy, but it's not like really splashy. I do not have those almost silvery leaves. And you know, I heard and I read online that most of the splashy effect on the Matilda Splash was because of the amount and quality of the lining. So I guess here we have better lining, and these leaves, it's not that they are particularly more you know, silvery colored than other leaves, but it's just that the splash is really thin, and I don't know, it makes it prettier. And yeah, this was my little update from my Oya. This is also a cool update, not about the leaves or anything, but just because I have flowers in my begonia beefsteak. I don't know why, but I have like a lot of them. As you can see, I have some of them are like big and tall, and I have like a cute small one here, and yeah, on the other side of the pot I have new growth also. So I guess this begonia is really early for spring, and it's enjoying the new lights, and it's enjoying the temperature going up. Seeing these flowers also made me think about how flowers in homes and in families gathering also brought a grounding level from homes to nature, and we often consider this as a gift for women. It is not only a gift for women, but also a gift for the entire family, because the flowers will be exposed to, you know, the family table, or they are gonna be seen in the kitchen or in the entry of houses, and it will bring a sense of, you know, nature statement piece in the entire home. And even though it is not really anymore a living object, you know, you have the color, you have the smell, and you have the body of the flowers that automatically brings together any home. And I have this nostalgia that my mom was always very happy when people will bring flowers, and she was also very happy to grow flowers in the garden to give them to people. and just having flowers like in the garden, in the front of the house, everywhere. And whenever she was gifted some flowers, she will always like split them and, you know, have some of the flowers in different parts of the house and living spaces, so we can have like the full effect in the entire home. And I thought it was so clever, and that is something that I also want to bring in my home. It was nice sharing with you a typical Sunday evening, just, you know, relaxing, taking care of myself, taking care of my plants and animals, and, you know, just taking the time to ground myself a little bit more and to reconnect myself with nature a little bit more when living in a big city like Paris. And I think it's sometimes really difficult to learn and know what your body needs and what makes you good, you know, what makes you better, and in general, what can you do to elevate your spirits and body and mind. And yeah, with the stress of big cities like Paris, and if you don't have the time nor the opportunity to take vacation when you need them, you have to, you know, get other options in your daily routine to keep up with grounding and being close to what you really need. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed it myself. If you did, please like, share and subscribe it. It will help me a lot, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.